Tonight's guest. No, I don't know. What's going on?
Ladies, could I ask you your names?
I'm Daisy.
Daisy?
I'm Karen.
Daisy and Karen, are you related in any way?
Yes.
Are you twins?
Yes.
Right. Good. Because I have some questions to ask you about twins. First of all, do you always have to go to the bathroom at the same time? No, right? Yes?
I have a smaller bladder.
She has a smaller bladder.
Yeah.
I started with the wrong question, clearly. All right, no, I want to know other things about twins because it interests me, twins. The ladies were in the audience tonight. I noticed they look similar. Actually, they were sitting in lesbian row and I was like, nah, no way. Anyway, so do you like have feelings about stuff if you're separated? You think, oh, she's in trouble, I gotta get there, and stuff like that?
Yes.
Really? That really happens?
All the time. Yeah.
Really? What kind of trouble did you get into?
We're on TV.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
No, really? What? Like if you're dating a boy, right?
Yes.
And then you meet that boy, can you tell?
I like you. Oh. Mm-hmm.
She didn't like the. Yeah,
I didn't like the first guy. You're gone.
And can I ask, I know this is kind of an insensitive question, but who is the evil one?
I don't know if I am.
You're the evil one?
Are you sure? I don't know. She has her moments, though.
I have my moments.
Oh, well. And do you work anywhere?
Yes. I work at part-time for work.
You can work anywhere part-time because she could go wearing your clothes and then be like, they'd be like, oh, you're here at work early today, other one?
Yeah, we work at Emerson in an elementary school.
You work in an elementary school?
After-school program.
After-school program.
Yeah.
With reading and
Yeah.
Oh, that's teaching kids to read?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, yep.
Awesome. Oh, sorry. I think it's such a weird thing, twins. I've got twin. No, I don't mean you're weird or anything, but I've got nephews who are twins, and they're kind of weird. They're like, hello, Uncle Craig. You were thinking about hurting us, weren't you? And I'm like, no, I wasn't. You were like, yes, you were. Like, why are you talking like that? You're not English from the 1950s. Yes, we are. Oh, right. We've got to take a commercial break. When we come back, more twin fun.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's. See what's new on Applebee's 2 for $20 menu. Classics you love and new flavors you'll crave.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Thanks, everybody. The folks at home will never suspect you're just a machine. You're welcome, internet rumor mongers. Off you go again. Eyes up here, mister. Hey. Hey. It's a great day for America. Yep. It is. I am actually very excited. They've announced the performers for next month's Grammy Awards. It's fantastic. Eminem, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, which is a great balance. You've got a guy, a girl, something in between. And what are you wearing? Ham? You're so daring and delicious. CBS announced today... This is true. CBS announced today that Charlie Sheen wasn't on the set of 2.5 Men because he's got an ear infection. An ear infection, yeah. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at an ear infection. That's awful. You ever get the feeling the CBS publicists have just stopped trying? They stopped trying with this show years ago, man. Yeah, he's got an ear infection. Shut up. Some economists have begun predicting the end of Europe's currency, the euro. Instead of the euro, the Europeans may have to fall back on their old standby, the Speedo. I'm a millionaire. Right now. In my pants.
Bulls.
Anyway, now listen, according to a new poll that's out, 31% of Americans believe in astrology. You know, the signs of the zodiac. Well, I've got news for you, 31% of Americans. It may not be, and you may not be, what you think you are. What? Yes! The zodiac signs have actually changed. This is true. Take a look at this. Look. Do you have it? As you look at it. See, and it's in the Examiner. That's true, though. The zodiac signs have changed. I read that. I'm like, my daily horoscope is a lie? This means everything I read in a newspaper could be false? This means Garfield hates lasagna. This means little orphan Annie actually has eyeballs. This means Marmaduke isn't hilarious. Everything in the stars has gone topsy-turvy. The age of Aquarius is now actually, technically, I'm not kidding, the age of Capricorn. That's true. Look at this. There's another headline. Look, age of Aquarius, actually age of Capricorn, thanks to rotation of Earth. And that's in Fox News, so you know it's true. Right. Thank you. Wait a minute. Actually, show me the bottom of that page again. What's that little story down at the bottom there? Earth's rotation slowed by Obama. I might have guessed. No, the zodiac signs were created about 3,000 years ago based on the position of the sun and the stars, but things have changed. The moon's gravitational pull has made the Earth wobble a little bit, so stars are aligned differently now. This is scientific fact. I don't understand it, but it's fact. All I know is this, the zodiacs are messed up, and now when a gentleman approaches me and says, "What's your sign?" I won't know what to say. I'll just have to say something clever like, my sign is stop. Or, my sign is bear crossing. Cuidado caliente. I've been on this planet 48 years as a Taurus a bull, and now my sign has shifted, apparently. I used to be at the end of Taurus, now I'm at the beginning, which is good because I'm getting sick of smelling like a bull's ass. And it also explains why I've been so kind of combobulated and kind of out of sorts recently. I thought it was just because I've gone back to sniffing glue, but apparently... CBS cares. Ah, yeah, he's got an ear infection. That's that. Is he sniffing glue? No, he had a bad shrimp. Everybody knows the 12 signs of the zodiac, but there were originally 13. The ancient Babylonians did away with the 13th because it crashed their computers or something. But according to... Shut up. Anyway, according to these articles, all the star shifting means we have to bring back the 13th sign. So if you were born between November the 29th and December the 17th, you're getting a new zodiac sign. I know, this is weird, isn't it? The new sign is called Ophiuchus. I didn't make it up, that's what it's called. Yeah, he's got an ear infection. Ophiuchus. Why can't they come up with a good name, Ophiuchus? This is something people would want, like Sexitarius or something. But apparently Ophiuchus is the name of a constellation. It's a Greek word. It means serpent bearer. It's true, and the sign is represented by a man grasping a snake. Its Roman name, I think, is Bretus Favrus, but... Oh, hey! Knock it off! You know what, I actually prefer the Chinese way of astrology. You know, the fortune cookie. No, I look forward to your letters. No, I mean the naming of a year after an animal. Because I was born in the year of the tiger. And I'd rather be a tiger than Taurus the bull. I feel more like a tiger. You know, I think I'm more tiger-like. I have cat-like curiosity. I'm fierce. I like to lick myself clean. Or maybe that makes me a sexitarius. I wonder if these signs mean the Mayan calendar's shifting. Because, you know, the Mayan calendar, that's the one I use, you know. That and my sexy lunch ladies calendar. This January's great. Great set of taters. The Mayan calendar ends December 2012. That's why some people think we're headed for the end of the world. By some people, I mean, you know, crazy. But but... Wait a minute, Craig, I believe that. But if the Mayan calendar is shifted because of this, then 2012 might actually be here now. The world might already have ended. It would explain why it's so dark in here. Commercial break time, Jeff.
Commercials, lifeblood of late fun.
You start talking in jingles.
Jazz hands.
Oh, really? Jazz hands?
What? Too gay? Bulls. Bulls. Jazz hands.
We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone in Canada. Welcome back, everyone in Australia. Good day. I think I'll put that there, actually. Yeah, just there you go. Look at you with your all framing things to put them in shot. You'll be on the movies soon. Now that's going to screw you off for the whole night, isn't it? Well, I'll bring it in a little bit. How's that? There. You know, if we'd rehearsed, we'd know all of that. But we don't rehearse. Why? Because we don't give a rat's ass. That's why. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
Tweet me, Craig. Tweet me real hard.
I'll tweet you hard, you bony bitch.
Euro crashes and Euro litter. Get on the dance floor and shake your Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. Check the tweets. Plus emails.
You all right? You're making kind of weird signs at me. What are you doing? You trying to be all professional? Because don't start now. All right, this is from Amy in Minneapolis in Minnesota. Amy says, Dear Craig, I don't like my best friend's new wife. I think they're wrong for each other. What should I do? Amy, best friend, new wife. So your best friend's a guy, and you're a woman, and you don't like his new wife. I think the audience answered your question there. Look to yourself, Amy. To yourself. All right, this is from Cassandra in Montreal in Quebec in Canada. It says, Dear Craig, my dad fell down the stairs the other day. Oh, sorry. Dear Craig, my dad fell down the stairs the other day and really hurt himself. Oh, no. My dad fell down the stairs and really hurt himself, but I couldn't help but laugh. Does that make me a bad person? No, not in my book. No, as long as you helped him at the time. I mean, if he fell down the stairs and you're like, I broke my leg, quick, call an ambulance, and you're like, I can't use the phone laughing, then that would make you evil. This is from Frank in Seattle in Washington. Frank says, Dear Craig, can you get me a date with one of the girls from Lesbian Row? I would be forever grateful. Show of hands, any of the girls in Lesbian Row available for a dude called Frank? There you go, Frank.
Jump my bones. What? Too gay?
I think that's why they won't jump your bones, actually, yes.
Oopsie.
Yes. This is from Melanie in Smithtown in New York. Now, Smithtown in New York is the first place I ever went to when I came to America. When I was 13 years old, I went to Smithtown and I thought, wow, what kind of metropolis is this? I know, I really did. Anyway, Melanie says, Hey, Craig, what's this with this fashion trend of people wearing glasses with no lenses? It's an insult to people like me that need glasses to see. Well, take them off then, you won't see them. This is from Adam in Bloomington in Indiana, who says, Dear Craig, I'm thinking about dropping out of college, but I don't know how to tell my parents. Any ideas? Well, you could, no. I'm thinking about dropping out of college. Why don't you not do that? Because then it looks like it's you. Do something really horrible so they kick you out, and then you can say, it's not my fault, they kicked me out. Anyway, this is from Elizabeth in Philadelphia. Trevose. Yeah. All right, this is from Elizabeth in Trevose in Philadelphia, who says, Dear Craig, why is bowling so often the activity of choice on a first date? Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's the people you choose to date. Maybe you're attracted to men who like to handle giant balls. Yeah. See, we're thinking along the same lines, me and Jeff. We're thinking about balls, yeah. That's right. Where are we thinking about them, Jeff?
Balls.
Oh, you'll never play the game, will you?
Jazz hands. I don't work blue, Craig. Ding dong.
What's that? Oh, who's out of the door? Yeah, all right. Who's out of the door? All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to the CBS Tiffany Network show where cussing is not permitted under any circumstances. My first guest tonight has got a new stand-up show. It's called Dennis Leary and Friends Present Douchebags and Donuts. It's Sunday on the Comedy Central channel. Take a look at this.
I got a new rule. It's called You Better Be in a Band rule. Yeah, this is it. If you're 50 years old and you got receding gray hairline, but you've grown hair into a big giant ponytail that goes all the way down to your ass, you better be the bass player for Bryan Adams. I'm telling you right now. Because if I see you and you're not the bass player for Bryan Adams, I'm cutting that ponytail right off.
I hope that language won't be what he's bringing out here, because if he does, he can find somewhere else to do his... Ay, caramba. Here's Dennis Leary. Dennis Leary, Mrs. Leary's big boy. Look at you with your new haircut.
Craigie Craig.
Look at your big haircut. It's fantastic. I love it. You look like you 20 years ago. I almost want to chop you a line of cocaine.
Hey. What kind of talk is that?
I'm just saying, you look like when I first saw you, you look exactly...
When did we first met? Was it 1990?
No, earlier, I think.
Was it early?
80-something in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Well, you have the short hair, too.
Yeah.
Are we starting some kind of old guy trying to look like younger guy's trend?
Yeah, we're like, hey, I met you in Edinburgh.
That's right. I know, it's crazy.
Back then, we were in our own entertainment.
It is. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. I'm an old guy now. You're an old guy now. You said you don't look
I don't feel old. I don't feel old. You know, I've got the Botox going. I got the Dermafill.
Did you get that in your...
Anything they get, I shoot it all over my ass.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking of getting it in my scrotum.
Yeah, well, I do that. I do that.
Oh,
yeah. I have the testicles of a 5-year-old. I think it's important to keep that whole thing up. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, you know.
You know what's going to happen if you shoot Botox into your testicles. Sooner or later, a photo opportunity is going to happen. Would you ever do that, like that Brave Fat thing? Would you ever take a photograph of your genitals and just send them to someone just to be friendly? For example, a guy you've known for 20 years.
I mean, seriously, I've done a lot of stupid things, but let's just, I mean, really, sir, as a gag to a guy that you knew, a friend, I could see a guy maybe doing it, but really, I mean,
I don't think women want to see that. You know, I don't think they want to see it.
Here's the part about that story that really amazes me. It's not that a football player, namely Brett Favre, and I like Brett Favre as a football player. It's not that a football player took a picture of his penis and sent it to a chick. That doesn't surprise me. I think that happens more than we know. I think it's happening right now. Okay. And the part that surprises me is that girl, the journalist, Jen Sturger, journalist.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah, she kept that photograph in her phone for 2 years. Now, think about that. A picture of a guy's penis in your phone for 2 years.
Is that weird? Don't tell me that's weird, or I'm weird.
Don't you think that's weird?
I'm like, oh yeah, I got a call. Yeah, I got to go. Oh yeah, I should call Brett Favre. I remember now. Yeah, it's just a reminder.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe a Christmas card. That's what my Christmas card's going to be this year. My knob.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, just send pictures of your genitalia out to your friend. Merry Christmas.
Listen, a picture of your penis.
Right.
If you got to take a picture of your penis with the Santa hat on. Come on, this is a great Christmas card.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, with a little face drawn on.
Okay, let's
with a little white beard.
We're working with limited room here, so hat or face.
All right.
Hat or face.
A tiny, tiny little hat.
A tiny wee man with a hat on.
A tiny little hat.
No, I don't think so. Dennis, tell me about the book while you're here.
All right, it's a book that was meant to be read by people who don't like to read books. This is what I did. I know there's a lot of you out there that hate reading books, okay?
Don't clap. That's like saying, hey, I'm stupid, Dennis. I'm stupid.
I'll have you know that this went to number 7 on the New York Times bestseller list.
Is it really?
Yes. Can you believe that? There's a lot of people out there like me that don't want to read giant books. I'll read giant books about sports and war. That's basically it. And seriously, I'm not joking here. I read sports books about war.
Sometimes I think you are the gayest person I ever met in my life. You are so gay. Your sports and your war.
Jazz hands.
Yeah,
come on. Anyways, where was I?
You were telling people to buy your book.
Yeah. So So I wanted to just put a gift book together that would be fairly cheap and as a stocking stuffer.
Well,
that
this
would
is
just
January, man. You can't be selling stocking stuffers in
You're
January.
the one who had it. I'm done with it. I already sold a bunch of copies.
Okay. Yeah, it was number 7. That's right.
Number 7. It was.
Does that mean it's better than books that didn't sell as much?
No, it's better than books that sold more. That Jon Stewart's book was number 1. I don't know if you've seen it. It cost like $4,000, and it takes like 7.5 months to read. It's
I got no time for that.
it's dense with information and comedy. It's too much for a guy like me. You know what I mean?
What is this then? Just basically a bunch of
I want to go to
tweets?
the bathroom, and while I'm going to the bathroom, I want to laugh. That's why I wrote the book. Okay, it's tweets. It's tweets.
Hey, this reminds me, by the way, there's a picture of you.
Yeah,
in
we
this
have a
book.
bet.
Yeah, that's right.
I
You were
know.
gonna come on. Yeah. That's nice. Why don't you dress up like that when you come on this show, Mister? I only read books about sports and war. And I would never wear a gold lame dress.
No, we've talked about this.
What? Well, you were going to wear.
We were going to come. At one time, we were going to have an appearance where I would come guest on your show, and I would come out dressed as a chick. You'd come out dressed as a chick, and we'd let the audience decide who's the best-looking fake chick, right? Well, when are we going to do it? I know we have to plan at a dance.
We have to because
you have to get dressed up.
Well, yeah, I want to look
And because
good. I wanna look nice.
See, we're both so competitive that we're both going to get a phalanx of gay guys to dress us up so that we try to outdo the other guy. We both have to look good.
Yeah, that would be different from any other day for me because.
But you have, and I know you're going to cheat because you got a whole room full of wigs back there, and dresses and stuff. I see it. I know.
Yeah, but I don't have.
You're ready to be gay at any second.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, yeah. But
drop of a hat.
But I don't have. You have the trump cards. You've got that bone structure, and that.
I do have
you
the
do
bone
have
structure.
the bone structure. I mean, we always used to say that back in the day when you first came to Edinburgh. People would go, "That new American comic, oh, the bone structure on that one." Oh, now, if I could only see him in a dress!
Yeah. Now, to be fair, there was only one guy in Edinburgh saying that, and we all know who that was.
Right.
It was you.
It was me.
It was you. Well, you were dressed up as Bing Hitler.
Yeah, that's
that
right.
was the character you used to play.
Yeah.
That was a great character.
We drank a lot then, I mean, or I did, certainly. I don't know if you drank at all. I was just drunk.
I drank a lot, and I think I held it just a little bit better than you.
Oh, you did, yeah.
But you were funny. When you were drunk, you were funny. You were really funny.
I have no recollection.
You don't remember, but you were really funny.
I have no idea.
You were really funny.
Well, that's what happens. I sobered up and then happened.
I know.
there you go.
And your career just went down the tubes.
Down the tubes.
It's
man.
terrible.
It's awful, yeah.
You know?
Hey, tell me about the show. Is it the last season you're going to do it?
Yes, this is the last season of Rescue Me this coming summer. Yeah. We shot it all together last year. We're just finishing up the final edit. So, yeah, it's the end.
That's it. What you're going to do now, then? You'll have to go back to the Edinburgh Festival.
I'd go back to the Edinburgh Festival.
I would go back to the Edinburgh Festival, actually, now as well.
Why don't we go back dressed up as women?
That's what I was going to say. You could do that. Well, see, they'll be okay with you. They still hate me.
Why do they hate you?
Because I'm Scottish.
Oh, right. Well, it's like Ireland, where, you know,
right,
everybody's like, Dennis, you're doing great. And as soon as you leave the room, I'm going to stab him. And that's just my family.
You're right,
but, You're right. They probably hate us. But if we went back as two cute-looking chicks and we did a double act.
Oh, yeah. And maybe at the end of that double act, we made out.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, you're pushing the envelope a little bit.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. It's avant-garde theater.
It would get headlines.
Yeah, it would. But you know what?
What?
I think it's fine the way it is. I don't think you've got. I think you've got commitment problems. Also, you don't listen to me.
No, I do listen to you, but I'm combative.
Well, no, I don't think we're combative. I don't think that we're combative.
I think combative is what makes us funny.
I don't think we're funny.
I think they think that we're funny when we're being combative. But I'm not pretending. You're like my big brother. I lived in the same room with my brother for 17 years.
I did too.
Okay, yeah. So, and it was just
with your brother.
Yeah.
No.
It was just constant bickering.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, and it was funny. And it's not funny if you're not fighting.
Well, but my brother, I used to make these little models of airplanes.
Yeah.
And hang them on the roof, so it was like dogfights. So it was Second World War dogfights.
Yeah.
They were little airplanes. And what he would do is he would like models of ships.
Yes.
Like the QE2 and stuff like that. And he'd hang them in the middle of my dogfight just to ruin it. What a Tootsie Fruitsie.
Okay, let me just give you the flip side of that, brother.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
My brother used to have the biggest record collection in the world. We had the tape down the middle of the room. That's how bad it was.
We had that.
We lived in an attic like bats, and then we lived in a basement next to a water heater like rats.
Right.
My parents really did not want us around.
Okay.
My brother had the biggest record collection in the 70s and some of the worst records of all time, like, like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young live. I mean, stuff
I look forward to your letters.
Look, there were...
I know, I hear you, I hear you.
He played a lot of hippie music.
Yeah,
okay?
yep.
So what I would do, and they were alphabetized, they were in alphabetical order, and so what I would do is I would take the records out. I wouldn't melt them all the way, but I'd get a cigarette lighter, and I'd melt them just enough, and I'd put them back in, so when he came home high late at night or drunk, he'd put the record on with his giant 70s headphones, and I'd start laughing my ass off, because all he'd hear is... Do
you know what? See when you tell me that, thing
so
about
the fact that your brother didn't melt your blades with a lighter, I would have melted those blades.
I got a story about the headphones, right?
Okay.
I know this guy, right, and he swears this is true. When he was a teenager, right, he would go home and he'd listen to the records on the with the giant headphones, right? So one day he goes home, he's in his parents' house, he's got the giant headphones on, he's a teenage kid, he closes his eyes and he starts, performing an act of self-massage. And then, when he's finished, he opens his eyes. He's had his headphones on the whole time. There's a sandwich and a glass of milk next to his bed.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that guy was me, Dennis Leary. Wasn't you?
Oh, my God.
Isn't that horrible?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I get embarrassed thinking about that. It wasn't me, and it was 25 years ago. It was someone else.
You know what? I would have run away from home right then.
Yeah.
They never would have heard from me again.
Yeah. And I don't think you've talked to them again, Michael, have you?
God,
we got to go, Dennis.
We
We're
do?
out of time.
Why? Has it been the whole...
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me mention...
The book, we read Rescue Me.
No, hang on. What? I wanted to mention that the book and the DVD of the special, Douchebags and Donuts, a huge portion of the proceeds goes to the Leary Firefighters Foundation, which helps firefighters all over America.
Right.
So you're helping firefighters while you're laughing your ass off. And that's the
Absolutely. All right, good man.
Hey, so with all these witnesses for the second time, next time we come,
we'll do
should we do the chicks?
Yeah, we'll do the
dueling chicks.
Yeah, all right.
Great, cool.
Well, in fact, we'll do the entire show in drag. I'll do the whole show in drag.
It'll be a blast.
All the guests have to be in drag.
That's right. I'll come on in drag.
And the robot will be in drag. The audience will be in drag. Everybody will be in drag.
That would be great.
All right, we'll do it. Dennis Leary, everybody. We'll be right back. Guest, a very funny comedian. She's got her DVD out called Gone Madigan. It's available now. Please welcome the lovely and hilarious Kathleen Madigan, everybody. Kathleen.
Wow, thank you guys. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I just got back from entertaining the troops in Iraq and Afghanistan. Thank you. It was a lot of fun because it was me, Kid Rock, Louis Black, and Kelly Pickler. And that is a foursome you could only create in your mind if you took Percocet after some weird medical procedure. Because Kelly's hilarious, but she doesn't know why. We got to Afghanistan first, and wow, what a dump. That did not even meet my dump expectations. I mean, I was expecting garbage, but wow. Then when you hear all these politicians talk, well, how much money should we invest in Afghanistan? How much money will it cost to fix Afghanistan? I don't know. I'm just an idiot comedian, but from what I saw, I would say this. Run this question through your mind. How much money would it cost to fix the moon? With mean moon people throwing things at you while you tried to help them. But we got to Afghanistan first, and they go, that's the girls' tent, and that's the guys' tent. So me and Kelly go, and our tent was freezing, and the guys' tent was really warm. And Kelly leans down from the top bunk. She goes, Kathleen, I'm freezing. Do you think the guys would mind if we went down and slept with them? I'm like, well, I certainly don't think they would mind if you went down and slept with them. Why don't you let me shimmy out of my reading glasses, and I'll go down and ask them. They take that stuff seriously, too, like the camp general or whatever, he's like, I'd like to welcome the 4 of you to Afghanistan, and I'd like to give you a very serious briefing about what's going on here. And I thought, a briefing? Look at us. I mean, Kid Rock's not even awake. He's standing up, but he's not awake. Lewis doesn't need to be any more angry, and Kelly doesn't even know where we are. So I don't think we need the briefing. But he did it. He's like, it's amazing what the United States military has done here in Afghanistan. We built 1,700 miles worth of new roads, 8 new police departments, and 20 new schools. I was like, wow, that is amazing. When we're done, we should invade Detroit. And you know what everybody forgets about over there? Half those people are National Guard. Half, right? We went to Bosnia. I'm not sure why we stopped there, but the camp leader there was like, who's originally from Missouri out of you people? I go, I am. He goes, you're going to have a great show. We have the entire Missouri National Guard here. 3,800 of your people are here at this base. I was like, well, isn't that nice for Bosnia? But who the hell is Guard in Missouri? What if those Arkansas hillbillies get an ideal and decide to attack our ass? Then what? And I don't know what the age cutoff is for the National Guard. I have no idea, but I know it's not 59. One of the female soldiers was 59 years old. I was like, holy crap, that is 4 years younger than my mom. Do you know how much money I would give to be able to view a DVD of my mom and dad in a tank in Baghdad? Just to hear the bickering in the tank. Jack, our blinker's still on and the tank isn't turning. Jack, turn up your hearing aids. You can't hear the blinkers. Jack, I have to go to the bathroom. Jack, pull the tank. My dad would kill my mom in the tank. And he would have no apologies for it. He's like, well, it's a war. Do you want to win or do you want to talk? Do you want to win or do you want to Jack? I did. I shot her. We win. Thank you guys so much for laughing. Thank you.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059 or visit oneiota.com.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Twin cats. One was evil. You know what's always bothered me about... You know that story I told Dennis Leary about the teenage boy with the headphones and the... Well, if you missed it, then, you know, too bad. But here's the thing. What I've always thought is, why didn't, when his mother went to the door and saw what was going on, not take the sandwich and the glass of milk and go away, and then he would never have known she was there? Why, Mother? But I mean, that's kind of what... I mean, if I walked in on anything like that, like, you would walk in and you go, okay. That would be your night. No. Is it any wonder that that young man grew up to be a needy, desperate stand-up comedian? No, it's actually not me, but it always bothered me, that story. It makes me feel kind of ill. It does. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Anyway, that's kind of the show for tonight. I'm sorry if it was rude. Oh no, wait, I'm not. Well, we're on late at night. We can be rude, huh, can't we? Apparently. Did you have to beep anything tonight? That must be hard because we're live, you know, and that's... Anyway, we're done. That's it. But tomorrow, things are going to be different. The show's going to be clean. And Charlie Sheen has an ear infection. Good night, everybody.